welcome back to All Hail the Ale, and we are dabbling in the 0% alcohol section yet again. I've been enjoying this little challenge to find some really good non-alcoholic beer, and I'm genuinely surprised how far that sector of the industry has come in the last few years. So without further ado, the next video, or this video should I say, is dedicated to this beer. It is a 4-pack, and it is this one, Infinite Session Pale Ale. Now, I've never tasted anything from this brewery before, and the only thing I know is from a colleague of mine who is also on the alcohol-free kind of kick, shall we say. He's tried it and he said he thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, to give you a bit of context, he thinks Nanny State from Brewdog is brilliant. I don't. I think Erdinger alcohol free is really nice. He's not a fan. So it's all subjective, as we know. But what do we know about this beer? Well, we know it is less than 0.5% ABV, and the guys and girls at Infinite Session who make it say that it combines a smooth 6-grain body with tropical US hops to give a refreshing and bitter flavour. Now that really does appeal, because I like my beers quite bitter. So hopefully this one lives up to its promise. But we're going to start with a tiny negative, and I say tiny because it's something that's easily rectified, and I dare say I can probably do something about it, and I can probably recycle the plastic holder on the top of the 4-pack. I also find them a bit fiddly to get off the can, and cardboard is infinitely easier to recycle than plastic, so I would very much prefer to see these in a cardboard box as opposed to a 4-pack like this. Anyway, it's better than the old 6 rings, you know, the old plastic that can get round the birds' necks and cause all sorts of chaos in the ecosystem. So it's better than that, but could still be worked upon. Anyway, we are here to review the beer, so hopefully I can get one of these off without too much grief. Because, like I say, I find it a bit of a pig, and I'm struggling even now. There must be a knack to it, and I haven't yet found it. There we go. Got one off. Just my mind. So this is the can. It's a clear, easily recognisable logo. Infinite Session Pale. American Pale Ale. Alcohol free. As we know. What else can we get from here? Well, it contains water, barley, wheat, oats, hops and yeast. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. This here, per 100 ml, contains 11 calories, so that is bugger all in the grand scheme of things. So we're talking, what, 35, 36 calories a can, something like that. Brewed in London, in the East End of London, in E20, Cromer Road. Any more clues to anything on here? Oh, it's, there we go, so there's something a little bit modern, fresh as, yeah. Fresh AF. I'll leave it to your imagination as to what the AF is. Let's crack it open and taste it. So we're going to go into the old beer festival glass. Looks wise, looks like a nice pale. It has a decent head. We've got a finger head on that. You can see my ugly mug through that. Look at that, nice and clear, a little bit effervescent. Oh, that's interesting. It's a bit of a coffee note. Bizarre. Coffee crossed with sweaty feet. Interesting. Bit of caramel going on as well, but the smell is only half of it. Well, it's not even half. The best bit is the tasting. So Okay. Initial impression, it's a bit more bitter than Nanny State. Let's try a bit more. It's interesting. There's none of that kind of floral edge that I got with Nanny State, and that's a good thing that I haven't got that here because I really didn't like it. There is a definite bitterness, and I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so we don't have the floral edge that the Nanny State has, and that's a good thing, so I did not like it. What this has got over that it's got bitterness, which was lacking. So it's a bit more like a real ale in that sense. You've got something true to the ethos of a beer. There's that caramel edge that kind of is present with some pale ales as they kind of finish down, that malty sweetness that fades into like a toffee note that you can get in some beers. That is present here, and that's nice. It's still quite clearly alcohol free, but you wouldn't. I certainly don't feel hard done by drinking this. It's head and shoulders above Nanny State. It's not my favourite alcohol-free beer, but I would safely say it's my favourite alcohol-free pale ale. And that's saying something, because the Big Drop pale was pretty nice. That was better than Nanny State. This is a bit better still. Oh look, it actually tells me on the side of the can, 36 calories, and they're in gold at the top. Right there. So, it is fresh. They're not lying. Is it fresh as? Yeah, it is. And there is that bitterness. I would like a bit more hop, but I understand completely that that's harder to do in an alcohol-free beer. Is it true to an American pale ale style? Well, yeah. It is as close as you're going to get in the alcohol-free sector of the industry to a true pale, I think, unless someone can prove me wrong. And if there is something that's better than this in the alcohol-free section, drop me a comment below. I'd like to try it out. So, yeah, that's what we've got. We've got an alcohol-free pale ale that is not bad. Now, I paid £4.50 for the 4 cans, so that's what £1.13 less a little bit per can. And is it worth that? Yeah, it probably is actually. I'd say that's a fair price for what you're getting. Would I buy it again? Well, here's the interesting thing, would I? Yes, I would. I would buy it again because, like I say, it's the best pale ale that's alcohol-free that I have tried. In terms of it not being horrifically unpleasant. I would buy it again. I wouldn't rush out to buy it again over other alcohol-free beers, because there are others that I prefer. So it's going to get at least a 3. I think 3.5 is a fair score for this. It's not as good as others. It's better than some. But it's drinkable, don't get me wrong. And if I'm out on a night out and I'm driving, I would not be upset if I was given a can of this. Would not be upset at all. I'd be quite happy and not feel left out. Some would, some wouldn't. It's not for everyone, but I like it. Yeah, I like it. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate every single one of your likes, subscriptions, and of the minutes that you watch these videos, because it kind of makes it worthwhile. Let me know if you've tried this beer, what you think of it. if there's any other alcohol-free beers that you don't see on this channel that you think I should try out, let me know. I'll give them a bash. And yeah, we'll leave it there for now. So thank you for watching. This has been the Infinite Session Pale Ale. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.